Hi, hello. Hello. Thank you, Reanimator. Yes, please like and subscribe. Post your questions. The queue is open. What are we supposed to be looking for? I'm not sure. What are we supposed to be looking for? What are we supposed to be looking for? Yeah, it's the same music, but thank you very much for the like. Hi, hello. It's good to see everybody. Let's see. So hi, Reanimator. Hi, Stephanie. Let's see, we got the bot figured out. Yeah, we're all good. Music-wise, so we don't gotta look for anything new just yet. I think we're just all right. Let's see. What have we got here? I think what parts I could hear was heavy on piano more than synth, so I got my wires crossed. Oh, that makes sense. That's totally fine. Let's see, I'm gonna put myself in a little bit there. There we go. Hello. Today, I'm wondering what cards we're using today. We've got our cats. We have... Maybe we can use Hush. We've been using Lapin a lot. I don't want to burn her out. I don't think that's quite what she's up to. Ah, yes. I wanted to change that. Let's go ahead and do that now. And rules. Or was how to is too long. And then let's try and if successful. Or if you and if it worked. Make it a little shorter so it doesn't go over 2. There we go. What about getting to know the Woodland Tarot? That is on my to-do list, but I'd like to have that announced ahead of time, any of our get-to-know streams. So I'm thinking... maybe we'll work with the Clow a little bit today, just mix it up real big. Mars and Pluto are going conjunct and May has been feeling it today. It is true. It is true, I have been feeling it today. Ooh boy, we were warned about it. We were warned about it on Sunday. Hi Harry, hi Golnar. How's everyone doing? Hi. We were warned. The stars warned us. And I have been going through the troubles and the trials. Yes, queue is open. On phone 3 hours with my medical insurance. That sounds like way too much. It has been a crazy weekend. Okay, so we're not alone. Hi Zara, welcome in. Yeah, it has been a crazy day for me. Well, I did it right, but the question didn't pick up. Interesting. What's up with that? It's running. It should be picking up. Maybe she's just taking her sweet time. Save. Zara's in line now. Interesting. Don't forget my question counter. Yes, that is here. Is that up there? There we go, Golnar. Sorry about that. I was going to get you in there first. Let's go ahead and bump you up. So you're first. There we go. Thank you very, very much for resubmitting. Hi, Maya. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Been having a day of it. How have you been? We were warned by the stars. Hi, Beanish. We're doing okay. The stars were a lot today, but we're doing okay. Hey, Nick, welcome. We got lots of people in. I'm going to have to take a break about halfway through the stream in order to eat because all of the restaurants open extremely late here. So we needed to order in today and they're just like not open to order until after stream starts. So let's see, let's go ahead and start answering some questions. Yeah, don't forget to hit like. Helps it boost a lot. Our last 2 streams, I've hit my 30 mark. Twice in a row now. So now Maya's in queue, and our first question is for Golnar, where we have, is my future spouse currently settled in Europe, Australia, or New Zealand? Let's see what we've got. Remember we asked about the US and Canada and the Middle East last time. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna do 2 cards. No, we're gonna have 1 card for each. So we want Europe first. What's our Europe card? Well, they might be from Europe or have family in Europe. How about Australia? Choices. Okay. And New Zealand. How's the New Zealand vibes? Interesting. We have 6, 7, and 8 of cups here. There's something to that. Hi, Eliza, welcome. It's good to see so many people already here. So we are currently on, let's just pop over real quick. so I don't have to scroll. Gulnar asked, my question is my future spouse permanently settled in Europe, Australia, or New Zealand? So we have Europe, we have 6 of Cups, Australia, 7 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands reversed. And then New Zealand, we have 8 of Cups reversed and King of Wands. This, I think that they have family in Europe, or perhaps they are from Europe. I would say out of these 3 options, it's a big yes from Europe here. I remember we got family in the last reading as well, so it could be both sides. For Australia, we have 7 of Cups and 9 of Wands reversed. I want to say, especially since it goes 6, 7, 8, this person really loves to travel, or at least really wants to travel very badly. The thing is I think that they had the chance to go to Australia and they said no. And they want to go very, very badly to New Zealand and they have not had the chance. You're so welcome for the reading. Yeah, I don't think that New Zealand or Australia won there. That was absolutely Europe. We got a big nice queue. Who's up next? So how is everyone doing? It is Monday. How was your weekend? It is Zara's turn. What will my married life be like? Ooh, hopefully very, very, very good. Hi, Kinza. Hello. Ten of Wands. What will Zara's married life be like? It's too cold, but I'd love another snow day. Yeah, I've heard that it's awful cold up there. Focus. Focus. You're not focused. There we go. That's a bit better. And please get 2 more cards for Zara. Queen of Swords. 6 of Wands. Okay. So Zara. We have 10 of Wands reversed, Queen of Swords, and 6 of Wands. It looks to me like you'll be mostly comfortable in... See, I say that with these wands, so they're gonna get tricky, but don't worry about that. So you're going to be very comfortable in your authority. You're going to be very comfortable in your respect, right? You're going to be very comfortable as head of your house. People will look up to you. People will respect you. People will love you a lot. You will have to do a bit of fighting. I think that there will be... It's fighting you will win, so don't worry about that. Who is Queen of Swords? Can you clarify? That's you. You're the Queen of Swords. So this is that respect. This is this power. This is very regal, very royal, very beautiful in a like, ooh, you look up to her. She's a role model, right? You might go to school. There's going to be some fights, but you always win. And I think that that's part of that Queen of Swords energy. And the fights are about you being overburdened with things. So this is probably like too much stuff to take care of, too many chores, too many responsibilities, too many things to do. You pull some cards for future spouse. I could pull one card. Let's see. Like his role in the marriage. That's a good one. What's the other person's role in the marriage? And I'll remind everybody to please like the video. So other person's role, please. Aha! Ah, the protector. So we have 7 of Swords reversed. So this is someone who's protecting you. 7 of Swords is about people who want to come in and take your things. This is a sneaky thief. This is somebody who's going behind your back. This is the rumor mill. This is anybody who wants to trick you and do you harm. I think this is someone who wants to protect you from all of those things, who wants to be there and work on making your life easy by keeping other people's bad energy out of your life, other people's problems out of your life. This is someone who very much wants to protect you. Thank you very much, Maya. Yes, it is ending in a week. I have my 20% off sale. Come get a personal reading for 20% off only for the next week. So let's see. Who is up next? You're so welcome, Zara. Thank you for being here. It's so nice to have you come in so fast every single day. It's Harry's turn. Will my son get into the academy? Ooh. A flash of the world. I'm wondering, did you go to the same place? Three of coins. Oh, there's a lot here. Okay. No, thank goodness. Okay, so we have 3 of coins reversed, Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, 4 of Wands reversed, and Empress reversed. This makes me think your son is going to get into something. They are going to start just a random school. I applied him just to see. Okay. I think no. We have 3 of coins here reversed. We have 4 of wands here reversed. These are sad, quote unquote, cards. This is not getting what you were hoping for. There's no party. There's no good news. But that's not all is lost. Not all is lost, because we have the Ace of Pentacles here and Temperance. So your son is going to get into a nice school. I say nice because we have Temperance here, which with that big rainbow in the back, I really think is going to turn out to be much better for him in the long run. So whatever it is that he does go to, he will like it more than the academy would have been. But no, I don't think so. Especially with that world flash that I saw. I was like, ooh, it's gonna be the same as Harry. But no. That's okay, good. I'm glad it's not a huge disappointment. Good. Okay, good. I'm glad you're happy with that. You're so welcome. Let's see who is up next. It's Mary. Or, sorry, not Mary. It's Maya's turn. Thank you, Maya. Thank you very much for all of your love. What advice do I need to hear moving forward with me and Nani's relationship? Yesterday we had a deep talk about making goals for the future, and we were laughing our ass off. Yay! So let's see. Let's get some advice. Go ahead and subscribe if you need to do that. Yes. It lets you come back and get more readings from me later. So what advice does Maya need to hear about relationship? We have 4 of Cups, double reversed. And one more, please. Give hugs, hold hands. Yeah. Yes. Okay. 4 of Cups and 9 of Cups. This is stability and happiness. Don't worry too much. You don't really need advice right now. The only advice that we have here is double reversed, which is kind of anti-advice because it really does boil down to don't worry about it. Don't worry too much about it. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Love each other. Hold hands. Give hugs. Right? Live. You're doing fantastic. You don't need advice right now, Maya. Solid relationship advice. It's true. Yeah, you don't need anything right now. You're doing great. I love to be able to say it. You love to hear it. Love to hear it. Okay. Okie dokie. And so Maya, I'm so glad that you guys have been talking. I'm sure that that is also part of what, yeah, and communicate. I'm sure that's why you don't need a lot of advice, is because you have been taking the advice to communicate. Obligatory reminder, yes. Who else? Pinocchio. Wholesome read, yeah. I love being able to give readings like that. It really makes my day. So let's see. I know we have more people in line. So who's up next? And the line's still open if we have any lurkers. Go ahead and think of your question. Put yourself in line if you'd like. Even when we argued, we picked it past. Good, I'm so glad. So it's Beanish's turn, perfect. Here, yay. What kind of chemistry will I have with my future spouse? You're so welcome, Maya. Thank you for being here and your support. The Mighty Bean. So what kind of chemistry will Beanish have with their future spouse? Okay, 3 of Cups, fantastic start. Wheel reverse. We have 1 more card for Beanish. And the chemistry. Can you explain that wheel reversed? What's that about? Is this like the second time you two have been together? Is this something like a reincarnation thing? What's up with wheel reversed? That's way too many, my friend. 5 of Wands. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, I asked my deck, I was like, sorry, does this mean what I think it means? Because we have 3 of Cups, wheel reversed, 5 of Wands. 3 of Cups is celebrations, is parties, is harmony, is love, connection with friends and family. So I was like, wow, the chemistry is great. You guys build off of each other, you make their vibes better. Everybody notices that your energies mix really, really well, right? And then we got the wheel reversed, and I asked, okay, is this about like past lives? Have you been together in a past life? Is that what it? Can you explain that? And the cards gave me 5 of Wands, and I was like, okay. 5 of Wands is about like quarrel and conflict. And my first thought was like, wait, did you guys not like each other in the past life? And now you're really well together? Like, is that the whole point? And yeah, I said, the card said, yeah, no, you're doing it right. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, you guys work extremely well together. Your energies really mesh. Everybody can notice. You make each other happy. You love each other. And you make everyone else in the room happy being there together. And you have been together in a past life, but it was as rivals. You weren't lovers in a past life, you were rivals. And you came back and wanted to do it over, but happy. You said, I like this soul, I want to be with them again, but this time happy. And that's so cute. That's so incredibly sweet. This time it's all gonna work out. This time, ooh, chef's kiss, right? That's so fun. I loved that. Hi Jenna, welcome in. I'm glad that you noticed from the Discord that we were on. Yeah, if anybody wants to join, we have the Discord link in the pinned comments. You're so welcome, Beanish. Thank you for being here. So let's see. Who is up next? We've got a long queue. Can we not next time? Yeah, exactly. So it's Nick's turn. What is my friction with Anubis? How do I work past it? I find guidance of death chill. As a phoenix, also currently vibing with Osiris. Know nothing of their lord, they approached me. Oh. So you like death gods, but Anubis is giving you some friction? Let's see. I'm pulling out the Mirror Oracle. This is a deck that is accompanied, or sister decks, I suppose, with Marigold Tarot, which is what I use for romance. But the Mirror Oracle deals only with spirituality. She doesn't want to do anything with the physical world. So she's who I go to for stuff like this. So what is up between Nick and Anubis? Is there a miscommunication? Is there something that needs done? What is going on to cause this friction? I love questions about spirit guides and about gods. Not necessarily new, we've used it before, but not often. So we have Scorpio and Sagittarius, okay. And one more, please. And Capricorn, wow, this deck is obviously more than 12 cards. There's more than just the star signs in there, but you drew 3 star signs. We have Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Let's see what they have to say. Our star guide might know quite a lot. So we have Scorpio. Oh, and are they in order? Hold on. Like they're in order in the, are these, I'm not the star person. Is this in order? So, Scorpio, it says it is a lot like the Death card. We have, let's see. While Scorpio and Death are both formidable and intimidating, this card is truly most concerned with the art of transformation. Scorpio creates, destroys, and reinvents. Like the lotus present on the card, beauty and new growth arises from the mire and mess of life. Scorpio seeks to take inventory of what is present in its life, what must be retained, and what must be culled. Being a card of transformation, Scorpio sternly acknowledges that we must change. Oh yeah, they're very shuffled. We've used this a lot, and we have not like put it in order recently, or ever. I don't know. Yeah, so that's literally just a death god. We have Sagittarius. It says it is closely related to the Temperance card. We have, they're both deeply philosophical and novel, constantly in flux, like the liquid that pours back and forth from Temperance's cup. Dynamic and ready to strike, Sagittarius pulls back its arrow and narrows its focus. Sagittarius concerns itself with movement, flow, and dynamicism. It can suggest a need to slow down, reevaluate, and rest if drawn. Okay, so I did draw it reverse. So you might need to slow down and rest. And this is fun. I'm going to see. I did this one also came out reversed. So let's see. I didn't know they had. So Capricorn is like the devil and the world. Much like the skeletal system, Capricorn prides itself on being the foundation of a strong and capable form. Capricorn finds itself towards the end of the cycle. As the sand within the hourglass falls upon Capricorn, it remains undeterred. This card is studious, rigorous, and almost severe. Capricorn requests we dig in our heels and do the hard work of acknowledging that while we may not have all the time in the world, we must make the most of what we have. So, to me, this almost reads, and like, Nick, you can fight me on this one. You can tell me I'm wrong, and that's fine. I won't be offended. But it reads to me like a death god is communicating with you, and there is friction because you have misinterpreted which god it is. It says Capricorn is extremely studious, and then Sagittarius says to slow down, reevaluate. So I'm wondering if it's a different god that's reaching out, and that's why there's the friction that you described. I'm also really, really interested in why they came out in order. We have 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10, right? So something's important about those numbers. I'm trying to think. Does it mean like August through October? Does it mean like the times, like something about time, especially since they came out in order, is also saying something. So Scorpio season through Capricorn season, you might need to be studying to figure out who this is. I shall try more clearly to see. It might be a factor, but he did weigh on my heart. That's kind of his whole thing. It's true. That's true. That's true. So since we got the need to rest, I would also say studious rest could also be dream work. So try dream work, look into 8, 9, 10, look into Scorpio season through Capricorn season. They may be asking something of you during that time. Try to clarify with their intentions and their words. But yeah, that is kind of his whole thing. I'm interested in where this goes. There's something very important about the way that they fell out in order. Engage with him later. Yeah. Later during those seasons. I'll leave him on red. At least until Scorpio season. And then come back and study hard. Study hard and work with him a lot in Scorpio season is what I would say then. All the way through Capricorn season. Oh, and think about dream work too. Thank you very, very much, Reanimator. Let's see who's up next in queue. But Aliza, it is your turn. What will happen in the second half of 2026 from June to December? That's a really good question. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh. There you are, Lisa. Hello. What will we have for the second half of 2026 for you? Oh, okay. Knave of Cups, Seven of Wands. Nine of Swords, is that right? No, it's not. I'm learning a new thing that my cards are teaching me. So even when stuff jumps, if it's upside down, they don't mean to tell me. Which is new. That's not how they used to read me. Oh, okay. So I only expected 3 cards. But we have Knave of Cups. Let's make sure we see all these on screen. Knave of Cups, Seven of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Sun, and Hangman's reversed. So let's see. That would be June, July, August. No, it doesn't work that way. I was like, does it work that way? No, in fact, there are not 6 cards here. Or 7 cards, I guess. But you will have a peak. It looks like towards the very end of the year. We have, with Knight of Cups, the Sun, and Hangman reversed, you are going to be going full steam. The sun might not actually be there. The sun might be gone, but you will be feeling the energy of the sun. Late into the year, you will be going places with things that had been holding you back in the past. Those blockages will go away. You will be able to go full steam on some projects that you have been putting on hold. And you will have some kind of financial boost. The Knight of Pentacles rides a goat. He is not very fast, but he is very strong and influential. So I can see you getting a raise, getting a better job, getting a commission, like a sturdy, hefty commission if you do those. But some kind of quote-unquote windfall, some good financial luck, and some blockages getting cleared in the, I would say, last quarter of 2026. For quarter 3, if we're being very businessy about it, we have Knave of Cups and Seven of Wands. You will be emotional. You will be irritable. You will be feeling like a child sometimes, especially in the ways that emotions feel so big, so uncontrollable, so overwhelming. But at the same time, that means that good emotions will also feel huge, overwhelming, right? I think that it's a good time to try and spend time with your inner child, time to heal or talk to them as much as you can. Just to see what they have to say. It's not, you don't need to like make it a whole journey to try and completely heal them. Nobody can completely heal their inner child, so don't feel pressured. But just sit and talk with them a bit. And that will ease some of this overwhelm happening. That could also be where 9 of Swords was coming from, but I think it was a bit too much for this reading. But yeah, quarter 3, emotional. Quarter 4, good finances, full steam ahead on projects that have been on the back burner, and an absolute energy that you will be able to tap into and do everything you want to be doing. So I would say very good overall, very good. Great question. Hi Maggie, welcome in. That's a great question. If you go ahead and ask with "my question is" at the very front, it'll put you in line, the bot will, and I'll be able to get to you when we are through. We have quite a line today. Lisa, you're welcome. That's a wild dream, Nick. That's so cool. I haven't been able to like keep up with the messages while I was doing the reading, but I am so interested in whatever you're doing with your dream work and your deity work. That sounds so fun. Let's see who's next in line. And I'll remind everybody to please like the video. Especially if I gave you a reading, think of it as payment. Please subscribe if you haven't yet so you can come in and get your readings done later. And if you can, think about sparing $1 or so for me. There are super chats and rewards and tips that you can get in my Ko-fi. The link is in the pinned comment and in the description. So it is Stephanie's turn. What advice do the guides have for this new planetary upheaval, for me in particular, or the collective in general? So let's see. What advice do the guides... I'm going to do you in particular, Stephanie. What do the guides have for this new planetary upheaval for Stephanie? Silly synchronization, yay! Perfect, Maggie, thank you. You're so welcome. Knave of Wands reversed, Two of Wands reversed, Queen of Swords. Knave of Wands reversed, Two of Wands reversed, Queen of Swords. Well, I know who this guide is. That's absolutely someone that I know coming through. And then we have Knave of Wands reversed, Two of Wands reversed. Can we get one clarification card on that? I'm a little bit confused by what you mean. Like you can't... Knave of Pentacles reversed. Two of Cups. No way. Okay, so something's there. So we have both the Knave of Wands and of Pentacles. So this is hugely child. And then we have two different dose cards. A certain brilliant lady, yes. I'm seeing do not repeat the mistakes of childhood. Do not repeat the mistakes you saw. Do not be a child. Do not live in the past. Do not times are different. You are different. You need to be different. You cannot look back. Do not repeat the mistakes. I keep hearing that one. You can do not repeat the mistakes. That's loud. Do not repeat the mistakes. Wow, okay. Two of Cups. Do share with those around you. Do create community. Do create camaraderie. Do create a sense of belonging and of community, right? Build community, okay? That's one thing that you can repeat. Everything else, don't do any of that. But the sense of community, the sense of neighborliness, the sense of connection, the sense of leaning on each other, do that part. Locally, with anyone you can. It's going to be important to know your neighbors, to have relationships with those around you, to be Southern. In these coming times, it will be important to connect with your neighbors, to sit on your porch and to know them. She would say that. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. I was like, I do not want to put words in that woman's mouth. I do not want to disrespect her that way. So I'm glad that you think that. Makes me feel a lot better. Help those you can because you're going to need help. Exactly. Exactly. Even if it's little things, it means a lot. So. Let's see who is in line next. I love doing ancestor stuff. I know you do. Reanimator is so good at it. I'm wondering if we'll have a little chat with Reanimator about like how to do it, how to start, what it feels like. I think that would be fun. You're very good at it and you're very knowledgeable. It is Kinza's turn. Hello, Kinza. I have 2 boys or 1 boy, 1 girl. Okay. So we're gonna have 4 cards. We'll have 2 cards, 2 boys, 2 cards for 1 boy, 1 girl. Okay? So how's 2 boys feeling for Kenza? Yes, I could tell you were asking about kids. And if we have any lurkers, feel free to post your questions. We're still taking questions. Please like the video. Please subscribe, all that stuff. Avant-garde about it, I don't know if I can help much. No, people need the avant-garde opinions because buy the book stuff is what you do find, right? People need to know that there are other options. I'm up for learning. Cute. Good. So, can we get 2 cards for... Oh, okay. 2 boys. Hello, Ooze. Welcome. It's good to see you. I'm doing better. Today, the stars have been putting me through it. But I'm doing a lot better now that I'm on Steam. I'm on stream. Of course you can. Go ahead and post your question. To start with, my question is, and then your question, and the bot should put you in line. Okay, so now we want 2 cards for 1 girl, 1 boy, okay? That's not 2 cards. 1 girl, 1 boy. Hi, Sen, welcome. Glad you're doing better. Yeah, me too. One girl, one boy, please. Oh, there we go. Four of Wands, Sun reversed. Interesting. We got a Wands and then a Major reversed for both of them. So they're both all right. I think that you will be very tired having two boys. This is Eight of Wands. It's everything coming at you all at once, right? There's a lot of movement, fast-paced, not scary, but like overwhelming, right? Hi, Green, welcome. It's good to see you. And then we have Justice reversed. This is something won't feel fair. Something will feel like you deserved something and you didn't get it. It has been taken away from you. That's kind of the vibe. The scales are unbalanced. Whereas over here we have one girl, one boy, and we have Four of Wands, which is happy family. And you will be tired. We have Sun reversed, which is, I would say, a little bit of a lack of energy, but it's because you're doing fun things, right? I think it's because your activities you're planning more activities, you're doing more stuff, you're having more fun. Your family is just healthier and doing more. Whereas over here, it feels overwhelming. It feels like something's missing. It feels like something isn't right. It's not adding up. So I would say it's much more spiritually healthy for you, at least in this moment, at least, for one girl, one boy. It would be, I think, healthier for your family in the long run. Ooh, okay. Good questions. Let's see who we have next. Victory nap for Neptune getting out of Pisces. Good call. You're so welcome, Kinza. It is Jenna's turn. We was reconnecting with my former best guy friend Connor in my highest good. He reached out to me to discuss things. I'm a Virgo, he's a Scorpio. We're best friends for almost 13 years. Whoa, okay. So, is this reconnection healthy? Is it in your highest interest? Is it good for you? Oh, flash of King of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Okay. So far, so good. Can we get the whole story? Knight of Wands. Okay. And one more, please. The World. Yeah. The World, which is literally like coming to the end and beginning again. Yes, this is absolutely in your highest good. This is perhaps, I would say, even fated with the World card getting here. The new beginning, fast and bright. I think you guys might do some kind of project together. But at the very least, yes, very, very good fit. Cosmically aligned, good idea. Like a brother to me, I introduced him to his wife. just didn't invite me to his courthouse wedding, so it was annoying. Yeah, I bet. No. He invited other people I introduced him to. Ooh. Yeah, extremely. No. This is a good idea. This is a good choice. There's something big here for you to be working on with him. Big ideas, big... Even if it's just learning about yourself more, like mutually, you know how when you get, you know, that deep with a friend, they help you learn about yourself way deeper than you thought you would. Does a world called always mean beginnings? No, it actually means endings and beginnings, right? It means to get all the way to the end of one thing and restart again. So, yes and no. Okay, I'll reply to his text. Good. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the head pat. If you would also like to give me a head pat and you had a good time with your reading, $1 gets you a head pat through my Ko-fi, and there are other rewards and super chats as well. They grew up together. Ooh. I'm rooting for you guys. He wants to do a phone call. Oh. He misses you. No, I think this is definitely going to be a good thing. Okay. Where are we? How many questions? 10? Okay. Wants me at his official wedding? There you go. That's an apology if I'd say so. I mean, you deserve a real one too that actually says I'm sorry, but that sounds like the start of an apology. Dinner is en route. Yay! Okay. Let's see who we have next up. Oof. There's gonna be a lot of catching up to do. Yikes. It is Maggie's turn. What's for dinner? I'm nosy. We got steak. We got steak. So, what spiritual lessons should I remain open to for 2026? I love this question. What spiritual lessons do we remain open to? That's an echo. I know I'm having a rough time. And one more to finish this. Spiritual lessons are we learning? Is this right? No, that's also an echo. What's the end? What's the last piece here? It's not that. Hi, Ice Cube. Welcome in. Yes, you can. I've been feeling very disconnected from my spirituality this last year. Ooh. Can we please have one more card for Maggie? card for Maggie. I don't think that's it. You have to come out upright. You've taught me this. Is there another one in here? Knave of Swords. Death reverse. Is that because I asked for another one and there was already one in there? I'm sorry. Okay. So Maggie, you have been feeling disconnected from spirituality and you want to know what lessons you need to learn in 2026. And I am happy to report that you will be learning that you don't have to treat others as royalty. You don't have to put them up on a pedestal, right? You instead can treat yourself as royalty, right? Other people don't. You always draw death? Really? It might be your name then. Have you asked your tarot deck what your name is? That's another thing I should talk about sometime. But we have, I think you are the Queen of Pentacles here. You need to be learning to value yourself much, much more than you currently are. And you need to be valuing others in a realistic light and not, I wouldn't even say putting them on a pedestal. I would say don't grovel. Don't get down on your knees. Don't say sorry to everyone, right? At first, you know, getting yourself on equal footing with everyone else, treating yourself as an equal to everyone else. I should do that next time. You should. So this is all about good night, Jenna. Goodbye. Valuing yourself, putting yourself out there, treating yourself nicely, treating yourself elegantly, right? It'll be a whole journey. It won't be a one night put on a sleep mask and, right? It's not an everything shower and then you're done, right? It's really, truly valuing yourself first. Putting yourself first. Now, also, I think this is a double meaning, Maggie. I think the second meaning here, because we have king, queen, knave, is I think that you should look into deity work, okay? Since we have 3 pieces of royalty, I do want you to look into deity work. We have a queen with roses here in a lush garden. We have a king in a desert. And we have a knave in a mountainy area. Look into deity work for me, okay? Look into valuing yourself and deity work. Those are your lessons for 2026. Such a people pleaser. I have such a problem with that too. It takes a lot to unlearn. And I'm really, really, really rooting for you. What type of work? Deity work. So working with gods and goddesses, seeing who calls out to you. I recommend meditation and dream to see if anyone reaches out. I know there are also people in chat, wink, wink, nudge, nudge to Nick, who is good with deity work and might have some recommendations as they currently are showing. So I need to take a break. I'm going to take a break to eat some and drink. I will be back soon. Queue is still open. If anyone else comes in, chat, you have been so amazing at helping people get their questions into queue. Please continue to help them. Chat with each other about deity work, about recommendations, and I will be back in just a bit, okay? Some energy is wasted. Oh yeah, mood. So, I'll see you in just a bit. Bye bye, be nice to each other. See you in like 10-15 minutes. I'm still here. Here I am. I tried to make it shorter to fit, and the message is still one word too long. We still have 3 people in line. Thank you for waiting on me, everybody. That made me feel so much better now that I have some water and food in me. Let's see what we can do. Get rid of one word. What do you think? And let's just say one message. Let's see if that fixes it. Hi, thank you. Thank you very, very much for being patient. So let's pull up our next person, which is... Ooh, you guys were having a complicated conversation. It is Ooz's question. Am I going to get out of the situation I'm currently in time frame if possible? Yeah, let's see what we can get. Can we get... Are they going to get out of the situation? And can we have a time frame? Do we have any lurkers who still have not asked their question? Feel free to post it in chat. As long as you start with "my question is," it'll get you in line. That's half the deck. That's not it. That's not it, fam. I I know my hands are shaky tonight. That's an echo, please. Is the ooze going to get out of this situation? Can we have a time frame? Wiggle your body in a big bunny stretch. Yes. I think that these cards want to break. That was not a big enough break for them. So let's pull out Hush. Who's going to get out of the situation they are currently in, and is there a time frame? Oof, 9 of Swords, 2 of Cups reversed. And is there a time frame though? Tower. The only way out is through. The only way out is through, Ooze. And that is not what I wanted to be able to tell you, or not what I wanted to tell you. I wanted to tell you, oh, definitely you'll get out of this and it'll be 3 weeks, right? No, we have 9 of Swords, 2 of Cups reversed, Tower reversed. This is a big, gross mess of a situation. Ouch, dang, yeah. And the only way out is through. And you are not done yet. And that's kind of what I thought, because we have the Tower, or not Tower, we have the Chariot, which I think it's, it will be over perhaps soon. But like, maybe that's not what you hoped it would be. Maybe that's, maybe faster. You're ripping the Band-Aid off. The universe says the only way out is through. It will be painful, so we will rip the Band-Aid off. So, good luck, Ooze. Big love, big support to you, because you might need it in the coming weeks. I hope you're still here to get your reading. If you don't linger on what was, Tower moments are good. Yeah, they are good in the long term. In the short term, they still hurt. But yes, they are very, very teachable moments. And you learn a lot, and you grow a lot, and you become a better person. So. Who else do we have left? It's Green Palace's turn. Am I going to get a call for an interview for the job that has my application in review? I think I already asked about this particular job, just in a different way. Okay, let's see what we got. What do we have for Green Palace? Are they going to get a call for the job that has their application in review? 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Two of Swords reversed. Yes. You will. Yes, you will. And it feels almost... There's something about that Two of Swords reverse that's really getting to me. Building connections. Yes, there's going to be connection building. I'm obsessed with this. Hold on. So we have these kittens playing with a mask. With dead eyes. Two of Swords is about treading carefully, right? I say that word so British. Oof, that's a lot. But it's... Can you give me one more card about this Two of Swords? Because I'm really interested. There's like a prophetic... like a fate. This feels like we've got this red string in here. I definitely feel like there's some amount of prophecy and fate going on. Can you tell me about this? Queen and King of Swords. Six of Wands. Yeah, you're going to get this job, and it might be extremely important. Having 10 of Pentacles, both Queen and King of Swords. And this sense of prophecy. Six of Wands. What does this deck have to say about Six of Wands? Different decks have different things to say in their little cards. Victory. I am not afraid. Pride. Accomplishments. Honeybees. Yeah. No, this is a strong yes. Did I make it back in time? Yes, you did! Masks falling away. Oh yeah, that's very good. Oh, Melissa, don't worry about the bot. Sometimes you just have to post something in chat so it can give you the ticket before you can use your ticket, you know? So go ahead and try putting your question back in. Don't worry too much. I stole y'all from the Americans without shame. Yeah. You can borrow it back. Cute. No, I said kittens. Like I completely dropped the T. I didn't see kittens. Kittens. Like, ooh, that was British of me. See, my name brought up by the bot. Was I read already? Yes, we just finished with you, I think. Hold on. I'm pretty sure. Yes. No, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We just finished yours, and it was a it was a huge yes. Huge yes. Almost prophetic. I would scrub back and watch it again, please, because there was something very interesting for you there. Can we invest in some kind of foot covering for the bunny? Her little feet are something else. You mean like in the shorts? I will remind. Good, yay! Yeah, I try not to show feet in this, in like streams. But I mean, maybe we can get her some little socks, get me some little socks. We'll see. And let's see, I think we have one more person in line. I think. I'll check real quick. Yes, this is our last person in line. And it is Ice Cube's turn. Ice Cube. Is there anything good I can look forward to soon? Haven't been doing so good for a while and it's feeling difficult to do things. Ooh, okay, Ice Cube. We need to pay extra for the feet? It was one of my rewards for my subathon in, sorry, there's a card on the floor. The subathon I did for Halloween. Just been chilling in chat. Yay! Thank you so much for waiting while I needed to break for water and to eat. Yeah, don't forget to resend your question, Melissa, if you're still here. That was just a glitch in the bot. Don't worry too much about it. So, Ice Cube. I'm gonna check your question one more time. Is there anything good I can look forward to soon? Haven't had anything good in a while. Okay. Is there anything good coming soon for Ice Cube? Page of Cups. Knight of Wands, 10 of Wands. I'll just chill with that. Okay, is there anything good coming up for Ice Cube? What's going on with this little kitten here? It's like a wanderer underneath. A bunch of bugs with swords. A Knight of Wands on a cardinal. Page of Cups. Yes, you do have something good to look forward to. A lot of good things to look forward to, and they're coming quick. They might actually be a little bit overwhelming. 10 of Wands in particular has a lot to do with being like overburdened, overwhelmed. This person is kind of overtaken by this giant kitten that does not mean harm, but is kind of causing it anyway. The Knight of Wands travels quickly, so it's coming up fast. These are good things, though. I'm wondering if these are things that you wanted as a child or dreamed about as a child. And you're getting a few of them now, and you might realize that it's a bit overwhelming to have them. Or it could be letting go of things is part of it, right? If you grew up in a very like crowded house with a lot of stuff and a lot of clutter and a lot of junk, right? Definitely hecka stressed, yeah. clearing things out, having a clean house, having the ability and the comfort and the safety to throw away all those things that are just in case things could be part of it. That's a lot of what Ten of Wands brings as well. So think about what you wanted as a child, had big dreams as a kid and been manifesting them. Yes, we love to hear it. That's what we want in this house. Okay. So something about that might become a bit overwhelming in the success that it brings, which I am so happy for you. Currently decluttering material items that are in storage as well. So it's a double meaning. Okay, that's fantastic. So both of these things will bring you very good vibes and very good fun and very good comfort in the coming weeks. This is a fast thing because we have the Knight of Wands here. From what I'm seeing, yeah, like weeks, very quickly. Knight of Wands moves fast. Knight of Wands is on a cardinal here. She's gonna bring that real quick. I wonder if there's something in storage from childhood that will bring you some of this joy as well. So that is, I think, yep, the end of the current line. If we have any lurkers, feel free to post your questions in chat. We're all caught up. And I was going to take some time today, once we were caught up with questions, to talk about... Go ahead and do Melissa's question. Oh, is Melissa still here? I hope so. I want to scroll up. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can find. Happy New Year, Melissa. Thank you. Your question was, will I see Andrew at the end of the year? Melissa from New Zealand. Aw. Lots of love to New Zealand. I hope you're still here. Let's see if you'll see this person, if your paths will cross. Are these paths going to cross before the end of the year? Hermit reversed. Hey, Ooze! Do I scroll back? Yes, we did your question. If you scrub back a little bit, I think you were 3 questions back. You were right after the break. So as soon as the Be Right Back screen ends, that's your question. Yay! And one more for Melissa. You're so welcome. Queen of Wands, and then that page, that's a echo. Hermit reversed, Moon, Queen of Wands. Okay, Melissa, if you're still here, which I hope you are, you asked if you will cross paths with this Andrew by the end of the year. I think so. We have Hermit reversed, the Moon, Queen of Wands. So this is a yes, but the cards are like, it could be next week, it could be the end of the year, right? You probably have to go on a big trip, I'm assuming, to see this person. So you're like, how could that be up in the air? I have to plan so much. But there's some kind of uncertainty here with the Moon card. I'm wondering if plans will change multiple times throughout the year. But ultimately the answer is yes. Ultimately the answer is yes. It might take some work. You might have to muddle through some confusion, but yes. Okay. So that's actually the end of it. And like I said, if there's anybody lurking, if there's anybody still in chat that hasn't had their question asked, please, 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 please pop that in chat. Only way out is through, and this is definitely the theme for myself since last year. Been trying to get through this big mess for a while. You've learned a lot from it. Yeah, it seemed like a big question and a big situation, right? Is that it was definitely going to end. Yes, it will end. Just maybe not well. So I'm glad I can give you that kind of reassurance, even if it's only so much. Do what you want to do first. No. I would like you to put your question in, please. What I was going to do was talk and play mostly with my cloud cards for a little bit on stream, since I never really take my cloud cards out for stream. I was like, oh, you know, we should hang out with them for a minute. Keep us posted, Ooze. Yes. Lots of love. Take care of yourself. Lots of good wishes, because you're gonna be, I don't want to be like, you're gonna need it, but that's a situation that you're in. It's situation shaped. 1 second, I need the AC. Yeah, it's getting quite warm where we are, like very hot. Did you get the card captor cards? Let's go! Yeah! So these are my cards. I've been working with them for, I think, almost as long, like within months of when I started tarot. I started with these cards as well. There's a specific way that I've been working with them. And I will go over that, and I can link people to the very, very nice downloadable zine about how to work with them that I've been using this whole time. So, but after Rin's question, let's see. But you reminded me in chat a few days ago about these cards. Not reminded me, because I use them, but that I need to bring them out onto chat more often, onto stream. And then it's also a lot of fun because they have the, I don't know, there's a lot of fun stuff to talk about with them. I do have a heat limit. Yes. Do you though? Are you gonna sing the song when pulling? No, I'm not gonna sing the song when I pulled. Have you ever had a reading that came out scarily accurate? Yes, I would say yeah. Not one that I can think of off of the top of my head, but I do have a lot of people come back to me and be like, ooh, your reading was so on point. Ooh, that was so, wow, it turned out to be true. But for me, a lot of what I ask for from my cards is advice and not necessarily like fortune telling or future predictions. So I couldn't point to like a particular reading and say that was like quote unquote scarily accurate. See people use Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, supposedly not the strangest ones. No, they are not. I've seen people, and I think it's a joke, but I loved it so much. I've seen people use tacos, like Taco Bell tacos. I've seen people use Garfield memorabilia. And there's so much you can do, even if it's a joke. Okay. So Rhiannon's question, it is, what do I need to make my Chiron Lilith Mercury opposition resolve and pay off? I've got that T-square, it tells me to use my Moon and Pluto, but how? For writing and such. Apparently Neptune and Aries is big for authors, so it's like it's time. Ooh, okay. Do the Gothic! Yeah, you are absolutely summer goth all the way through. Black cats do get warm. So, what? Oh right, these ones are tired. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? These ones like to play with stars. Got the Paulina Tarot. What do you need to do to make your Chiron, Lilith, Mercury opposition resolve and pay up? Don't hold back. Don't sleep. Go, 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 go. There's no rest here. What's going on? Queen of Pentacles reversed, Six of Wands reversed. Ain't no rest for the wicked does seem apt. Uh-huh. What does this book have to say about Six of Wands? Fearing the outcome of a situation or indecision. So do not pause. Do not get decision paralysis, because there is no just make a decision. It doesn't have to be right, it has to be fast. Okay? Difficulty seeing beyond material positions or fear of failure. It doesn't have to be right, it has to be fast. There's something you need to do. Practice, 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 and just make. Treat all art as practice. That's something that helped me a lot when I was getting way back when I restarted art in college. I was like, what if I treat every single piece of art as practice? That helps me a lot with the let's just go. Let's just make stuff. Let's just do stuff, right? Don't fret decisions because you need to just be making them. Time is more important than the correct decision. Mercury wing shoes. Yes. Hello, Storytime. Welcome. How are you doing? We're hanging out, we're having a good time. Do or do not, there is no try. Kind of. Sort of in that vein, yeah. Every single time you do it, you will do it better. And if you want to be good at it, that means you need to just keep going. How will the letter I'm working on be received? Great question. You're good, yay! Today has been a day. Especially with the stars. They have been testing my patience. And I failed. So I'm glad to be here on stream. I'm glad to be having a better time. Glad to be here with you. Let's see what we've got. How will the letter you're working on be received? That's too many, my friend. You have a lot to say. What did you start with? You started with the Magician, Ace of Pentacles reversed. And can we have one more to finish the story? I know that you have so much you want to say. Hierophant reversed. I feel I'm getting deja vu from this, honestly. I feel like I've answered a question like this before. And it had the same answer. It was, it's not going to be received well, but that's not the point. The point is you have written the letter correctly. You have said what needs to be said, and you have said it well, and you have put out what needs to be put out into the world. Just because it's not received well doesn't make it your fault. Okay? You need to communicate. That's a two-way street. And communication is the point here, and you've done it well. Not what I would like to tell you, but not the worst. Contempt to the contemptible. Something like that. And Sen has put their question in. Thank you very, very much. You've been lurking this whole time. It's nice to be able to do your question. Hi, Arlie. Welcome. Oh, don't worry about the bot, Arlie. Just go ahead and put your question back in, and we'll definitely be able to do you. Don't worry about that. Aw, thank you, story time. Hi, Arlie. Thank you very much. Neptune and Aries mate, yeah. Mood. Absolute mood. Sen asked, I have too many things I need to focus on right now. What focus would bring me the most sustainable success? What a good question. What will bring Sen the most sustainable success? I know that you're very talkative, but that is too many. Seven of Wands reversed. Pick your battles. That's what you're doing. You already got it. Page of Pentacles reversed. And one more, please. One more to finish Sen's story. Any indication why it won't be well received? I specifically saw with the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Hierophant that they feel like, especially if it's a business matter, they feel like you are not on your level or whatever. They feel above you. They feel like a superiority that is not good, like it's an icky kind of vibe of superiority. Like they know better than you. Yeah, that's the words for it. Like, I know better than this. Well, I think that I have more experience, and I just think that you don't know what you're talking about. That kind of vibe. Hello, you are extremely talkative. There we go. Thank you. 9 of Wands. Okay. So Sen, we get to turn these all upright. And I was thinking that would happen. So, pick your battles, which you are already doing. So good job. Very proud. We have Page of Pentacles, which is your goal. You want something sustainable. 9 of Wands. You have too many options. This is your question. I have a lot to say. Yeah, well, you just rephrased the question. Can we get the answer, please? 6 of Wands reversed. We got one more. Is that the answer? No. Okay. Eight of Wands. A lot of wands. You got a lot of wands going on here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Okay. So what does... Did we just look up 6 of Wands reversed? I feel like we did, and I do not remember what this one had to say. Fearing the outcome, indecision. Okay. You need to pick fast. Okay, that's not helping. A nod and a shrug. Like, literally. You're indecisive. And you need to pick now. Okay, but like, what do they pick? What do they pick? Please. What do they need to pick? Ace of... What brings you happiness? Pick the one that brings you happiness. Okay? Especially if you're like beginning with it. If this is something that you are like, oh, it's brand new and I'm worried that I wouldn't be able to do it, right? If you're like, that's the one that's going to make me happiest, then that's the one that you need to do. I know you want it to be sustainable. I know you're scared. But pick the one that brings you the most happiness. Okay? That's big. That's big advice that, like, oof. That's big advice that I needed to hear too. What is this reality magic system? It's vibes and magnetism. Uh-huh. Those manifestation girlies are onto something, you know? Vibes and magnetism alone. Magic does bring me happiness, but it's out of the question, Reanimator. What did we pick up magic for all those wands? Cute. Okay. That too. We've got this. And pull down this card. This is the card we've been working on. It is mine now. So, I wanted to talk, even if it's just for a little while, that's all right. I wanted to talk about my clown cards. This is unfortunately, a knockoff set. I think this is the fingers crossed only knockoff set that I own for any of my cards is this clown card set. One day, perhaps I will have an official clown card set, but I'm pretty sure those are a lot of money. So for now, I'm really happy with these ones, but you're so welcome for the reading, Sen. I wanted to talk about them because we had Nick asking questions, and I just really wanted to talk about them because I like them a lot. So we had brought up that there are fun things that are kind of opposites. We have, like here, we have the move and the freeze, right? We have the shield and the power. I have not sorted these. I'm kind of just like thumbing through them. We have watery, wood, thunder. What else we got? There's so many of these. Earthy. Hi Tatters, welcome in! I remember nothing of the show other than a teddy bear was also the sun. Yeah, kind of like that. Something like that. It's good to see you, Tatters. So I was going to pull a quick reading for the channel from these. Do I have any serious rivals? Ooh, that's a good question, Tatters. Let's see what we've got. What do you mean number 2? Am I skipping somebody? Oh my gosh, it's Arlie's turn. Oh, I forgot. Ugh. I was like, oh, we're at the end. No, it's Arlie's turn. Yikes. Arlie asked, what is coming towards me in my career? You're welcome, Tatters. Ooh, 10 of Swords. You're welcome. Strength reversed. Ace of Swords. Can we have one more to kind of clarify, especially with the 10 of Swords? Ten of Wands. Okay. Hi, Dented. Welcome in. So, Arlie, you are having a huge change with your career. I think that you're going to get a brand new job. We have 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. That lets me know that you are at the end of a cycle and you need to start over. We have the Ace of Swords here. You need something new and fresh. You have baggage and you need to restart. Strength reversed in the middle is telling me that don't hold back. Don't hold back. Dream big. And like, don't make yourself small for other people's benefit. Let yourself be big, let yourself be noticed. Take up space because you deserve this fresh start. You deserve something bigger and better. This is not a lateral move. This is being hired as a promotion, right? This is like starting in a new company because you've been sniped. This is like knowing your worth. Apply overseas. Yes, that could be it. You need to know your worth and be excited to see how big you can get. Get excited to see how strong you can get, how much fun you can have, and what you can do. This is a really good read. I think applying overseas is a really good idea. Someone's gonna notice you. And thank you very, very much for being patient. I'm sorry I forgot that I hadn't done you yet. I thought I had. Okay, we have one more person in line, and that's Tatters. So let's see. Tatters' questions was, do I have any serious rivals for my person's affections? What kind? Do we have any rivals here getting in the way? Are there specific people? You're so welcome, Arlie. Thank you for being here. And here I'll remind everybody, please like the video, please subscribe so you can come back later. Two of Swords, Seven of Cups reversed. I am still open, yeah. Four of Swords reversed. Seven of Coins. Two sevens. A new set of those cards. I'm assuming they're out of print. $2,500 plus shipping for the Clow cards? That sounds right. Yeah. For these ones? That makes, yeah, that sounds right, honestly. They're anime goods. Like, it's anime goods, yeah. That makes sense. Hi, Lisa, welcome in. You are catching them all, thank you. What? Yeah. These that I was saying earlier how this deck is like the only bootleg that I own that I know of. I mean, really, it's the only one I hope that I know. But I bought them when I was like 18 from eBay, I think. And yeah, they're anime merch, so I can understand why out of print cards, weebs will pay money, yeah. Weebs will pay money. Love the cards we're using, they're so pretty, thank you! This that I have currently out is the Hush deck. It's one of my favorites. I love it so much. My mom gave it to me, and she has such good taste. So, we have for Tatters, we have Two of Swords, Seven of Cups reversed, Four of Swords reversed, Seven of Coins. If you do have rivals, they are not serious. You don't need to worry about these. This is, let me just make sure I'm doing this right. I'm checking the questions, yeah. Do any serious rivals for my person's affection? Hey Latoya, yes you can. We still have slots. Welcome in. So, this, you have what it takes, and you have what is, not even what it takes, you have what is needed. You have the key. Hi Cheery, welcome. Hi Fairy, hello. So, you have the key. You are the one who's going to win here, okay? If you do have suitors with 2 of swords, I'm thinking probably not. And with 4 of swords reversed, they're just not competitive. Or they're like a dream, you know? Like, I don't know, if somebody says like, oh, I would leave you if Shakira came and wanted to be my wife. Okay, well that's not like real. That's not real, right? And that's, we can allow that, right? So I don't think that you have real competition, no. Don't worry about that. Ooh, Fairy, that is a great question. Wow. Happy to be here, yay! We can't ask about another person. More or less, yeah. If you check the rules, I have some more specifics about how that works, but it is best to ask about yourself or your spirit team. I think he's been telling me about a fantasy woman to make me jealous. Great, you picked up on that. I can see it, I can see it. What's going on? Oh, wait, what did I miss? Who's pretty? Like new cards, things personal cards, pink hearts and butterflies, spicy messages, but also a love oracle. Oh my gosh, thank you, Lisa. Welcome, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Okay, hold on, now I gotta try to shake my hips like her. Yeah, I'm single, very open-minded. Perfect! What a prick, absolutely. Yeah, great question. Okay. So who's next? We had a lot of people join line. It's Lisa's turn! Is my prick apparently good? Will I find a new job sooner rather than later? Thank you. Let's get your reading. Will you find a new job sooner rather than later? Means the world to me to have supporters like that. You don't know how much that makes me feel safe. It makes me happy. What do we got for Lisa here? The Lovers, the Sun. And one more to finish the story. Three of Coins. What does this deck have to say about the Three of Coins? A lot of the decks have different things to say. And the one that I'm used to reading, I lost her book a long time ago. Mistrust, collaboration, and learning. I was gonna say, as long as you're working together with people, so I do think that this has an upright. As long as you are working together with people, as long as you are perhaps networking doing your part, right? I don't know if a job is going to like fall in your lap, but I think the standard procedure now of like applying to 500 places and hoping one calls you back, I think that counts, right, as working together. As long as you're putting out that energy, yeah, I do think so. I do think you will find one sooner rather than later. Can we get a timeline, perhaps? Can we get a win card? If you have the ability, the more people that you connect with, even if it's junky LinkedIn stuff, the more people that you ask and are friendly and network with, the better you have here. And that's not me saying empty words. That's like literally what these two cards are about. So can we get a win card, please? That's a lot. We have 2 of Cups, Page of Swords, Justice. 2 of Cups, Page of Swords. I asked for win. You're going to make a strong connection in your networking. I'm always on LinkedIn. Okay. You're gonna find somebody while you're out searching for people that you know is the right one, right? This might not be the person who like gives you a job, but you're going to make an important connection soon. And I think you're going to take a class. You need to fill those 2 requirements before, or at least like sign up for the class. You don't have to finish it. But those are the 2 requirements before you will get your job. That doesn't seem too terribly hard. I do think you can do it very fast. So keep looking. There's someone out there that you need to meet, and there's a class that you should take. So go find those. And yes, will have a job soon. Someone, welcome in. It's good to see you. I love learning, so I'm down for it. Good. It doesn't have to be a big class, but maybe it will be. Okay. We have 3 more people in line. Who's next? You're so welcome, Lisa. Thank you. It's Fairy. How does the love I give to others, like my words and actions, how does it affect them that I don't know? Oh, okay. That was fast. Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Okay, so we're gonna read these because I think that there's something specific in these words you need to hear. Confidence. Okay. Focused vision. Learning. Ace. 8 of Cups. Inspiration. Ooh. Ooh, that's what's coming together. Okay. I was like, what do these cards have in common? You're a role model. You might not notice it because it's quiet, right? You don't usually talk to your role models because they feel so out of your league, right? I feel like I'm always putting someone's life to uplift them or put them on the right path. That makes sense. I'll let you know what class I take. Yay! I'm practicing my gift of being a healer. That's fantastic. Yes. I feel like when someone comes to my life, I show them the light inside them. I bring it out. Okay, so yes. And I want you to keep doing that, Fairy. I want you to keep doing that because that's beautiful. That's exactly what you're here to do, okay? But there's something else going on, right? People come into your life and you help them. Other people notice that. Other people notice you helping people, and they are inspired. They think you are so cool and they want to be like you. They want to help others like you help people, okay? You are a role model. You seem so cool because you are so cool, okay? They want to be like you. And you are really cool. And really, like, I'm just gonna keep saying it over and over. But the thing with them is that they don't know how to do it. They are watching you kind of, not from the shadows, right? Okay, thank you, Reanimator. Hi, Mulberry, hello. In what way? Yeah, so sorry, I'm trying to get my frame of reference, right? What do they want to be like me, if that makes sense? They want to guide people like you do, right? You bring people into your life and then you show them how bright they are, you show them what path they need to be on, you show them their inner selves, right? There are people who see this and want to find people, bring them into their lives, show them how wonderful they are, okay? They don't know how to do that. So they're watching you. They are maybe your acquaintances, maybe your close friends even. They want to reflect that kind of love and that kind of support back to other people because they, like, spiritually, kind of, yeah. Like, spiritually they want to be a mentor like you are. They want to be a guide like you are. They want to make an impact on other people's lives like you do, okay? They want to make an impact on the world like you do. And maybe they don't have the same gift for it that you have, but they want to do it anyways. And I think that that's really important, right? That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing because that's just spreading more and more love and caring and kindness, right? You're setting off dominoes that you don't even notice because you're focused on helping one person at a time, right? That sends out so many ripples. There's people that notice and they want to do the same. And then that's just gonna keep going and keep going and keep going. And that's really, really lovely. I think you should be really proud of this, honestly. I think you should be really, really proud. Okay. Oh, we have a lot of people currently helping someone right now, trying to reflect. Oh, good. That's what I want to hear. That is my favorite. So, Cheery's next. A love reading, single and open. Okay. Let's get Marigold. Happy Monday, Cheery. Hello? Okay, so we have the Fool, Queen of Wands. You're so welcome, Fairy Goddess. Thank you for being here. Lots of blessings and love towards you as well. Page of Cups. Okay, a love reading, you are single. Let me get settled. Fool, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups. Yes, I do see something starting. Something starting pretty soon. And I am hoping to going out on a date. Ooh. Love this life. It's so peaceful. Thank you. I try really hard to have comfy, peaceful, cozy, quiet, but also kind of zany vibes. Yeah, okay. Cheery, I think you're gonna find someone soon. The only thing, and like, I don't see anything bad about this pairing, but I think that very quickly you're going to notice that there is a gap, like an experience gap. That doesn't mean something's wrong. That doesn't mean it's going to go badly, right? It just means that one of you understands what you want a lot more than the other person. One of you is confident and knows what you want and knows how to ask for it, knows what to do in a relationship, how to talk, how to give and receive, right? And the other person's brand new to this. The other person perhaps has never had a relationship, perhaps has only had really, really bad relationships and just doesn't know how to ask for things, doesn't know how to give things, right? Doesn't know how to communicate. As long as you keep talking, as long as you keep communicating, this is a big point for me, communicate. As long as you keep talking and keep sharing whatever's going on, this will even out eventually, okay? This doesn't have to be a deal breaker. Learning and growing is a good thing. Yes, learn together, exactly. So I think you will have someone soon and you'll be sharing a lot of learning together. I'm glad that you're excited for it. I know for some people they'd be like, ugh. But really, it's important and everybody needs it. Everybody needs to be taught and learn somehow. So you have exactly the right attitude, Cheery. Okay. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. So we have, I think, 3 more people. It's important to go on a date and learn, yes. So lots and lots of luck towards you. What does Dented need to know to protect themselves from being bullied or taken advantage of in this friendship? Ooh. That's a bit of a curious. Yes, the cat does say hello. I don't know if you can hear him. You probably can. Is there anything Dented needs to know to not be taken advantage of or bullied in this relationship? So we have 6 of coins, Page of coins reversed, Hierophant reversed. Even if you need to, hi Dented, I'm glad you're here. So we have a very, very clear answer here. Even if you need to learn something, even if you want to learn something, even if, you know, you are ready to learn something, okay? Did I do the cloud cards yet? No, not yet, sorry. Not everyone is a good teacher. Not everyone is the right teacher for you, okay? So if this new friendship, if you want to learn something, or if they want to learn something, and it's like, oh, I could teach you, I know that stuff, like, let me teach, like, it might not work. Because not everyone is the right teacher for everyone else. Not everyone is a good teacher. And not everyone learns the same way, okay? So this is important to know. Don't let them feel superior either, okay? If they're like, oh, you want to learn this? I know how. Like, why won't you listen to me? It's like, well, maybe I don't want to learn it from you, and that doesn't have to be a bad thing, okay? Oh, well, I know this and you don't. Well, I don't care. I don't want to learn that, right? Don't force them. Don't let them force you into things. Don't let them force you into teaching them, okay? There's a lot of learning that does not want to be happening in this spread. Okay? There's a lot of teachers who do not want to be teaching, students who do not want to be learning, and should be left alone. Okay? So be aware if there's any kind of superiority, if there's any kind of vibe clashing, right? It's not always going to work out, and that doesn't mean you have to end the friendship. It just means you need some boundaries, okay? Next one is someone's question. Is this person developing feelings for me that I won't be able to reciprocate? I'm gonna tweak this, someone, just a little bit. I feel like this is mostly about you already. Be like, are you going to be able to reciprocate this? You're welcome, Dented. Thank you for being here. Is there a threat of unreciprocated feelings? Is this something that you will be asked to rise to? Is this something you need to watch out for? Is this something you need to prepare for? Greetings! Hello! Again, I'll ask everybody to please make sure you like the video and subscribe. Blah, 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 all that stuff. And if you can, consider a super chat. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. Aww. Yeah, the Discord is also in the pinned comment. Come join us on Discord. Come have fun. Okay. Someone. We have the Four of Wands reversed. Six of Wands, Ace of Swords. Interesting. Does this have to be a Six of Wands? Is about like success, isn't it? Yeah, because we have this lady coming back almost from battle, right? Determination, success. Ace of Swords. Four of Wands reversed. I wonder you might have to deal with this. Yes, someone might have feelings for you that you are not able to reciprocate. However, I don't think it's hard. In fact, I think it's very, very easy for you and this other person to move past that. I think being able to keep this relationship, to quote unquote win, right? Where you get to stay friends or whatever it is, and you get to keep all of the good things, and you're not afraid of these. They're able to put these down, right? They're able to put those unreciprocated feelings down and walk away, and there's no animosity, there's no danger, right? This is like kind of, you don't hear about that a lot. You don't hear about that kind of story. But I really think that this is what the cards are telling you right now. That yes, there is unreciprocated feelings, but it doesn't have to be a problem, it doesn't have to be a detriment, and it doesn't have to cause issues. They can be laid down like a sword and walked away from. And you two can still have a healthy, good relationship together afterwards. You are both mature, you are both strong, and you are both kind. Can you say hello back to the kitty? I think so. Hey bud, how you doing? They say hello. They say hello for you. Okay. Mulberry is next, and I think Mulberry will be our last for the day. We're at 25. Ooh. Give them pets. Absolutely. And Mulberry's question is my favorite. What do my spirit team want me to know? What does Mulberry's spirit team want them to know? 5 of Wands reversed. Judgment. That's an echo. But then we have Page of Wands reversed. Apparently that's not an echo. They wanted that out here. Okay. You're so welcome, someone. It was such a good question. This resonates. I'm so glad you feel that way. I'm so glad you feel that way. Because I was really worried you would be like, I don't think so. You know? That makes me feel so good. Okay. So Mulberry, what do your spirit team want you to know? There is a problem. Specifically with your inner child. Your inner child wants something or is judging something, almost like, glad my question makes you happy. Of course it does. Did I stutter? Yeah, kind of. Yeah. There is like almost like a like something isn't good enough, or something's cringe, or something's not what they wanted, or something's someone isn't good enough. And it doesn't have to be you, it can be someone else, right? I know when we talk about the inner child judging, you're like, oh, it's me, oh, they hate me. No, okay, there's something's going on with your inner child that they don't like a part of this situation, and your guides want to help you go in there and talk with them. This doesn't mean that you're gonna immediately heal them, right? You just need to talk to them, find out what it is they're hung up on, what they're fighting about, and open up a dialogue. Okay? Hey Dean, welcome in. Yeah, of course you can ask her. Well, hold on. I was gonna say, I think we closed. Yes, we did. Oh no! So I only have 5 more minutes for stream, so unfortunately no. But please, 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 we have tarot every Monday and Friday. So come back on Friday and I'll make sure that I get you in. So for now, yeah, I have 4 minutes until close, so not tonight. But thank you for being here. Did I lie my bad? Oh. How do I do that? Let's see. We have Ace of Pentacles reversed. This is a lot of fear. So let's do a... Can we get a clarification card? How do they reach out to their guides to get them? Queen of Cups, King of Cups, okay. Your guides will be able to guide you. Like they're like, that's literally our job. That's literally our job. We'll be able to do that. So if you make an effort to reach out to your guides, they can literally guide you to this inner child to have a conversation with them, okay? How do you do that? I would really recommend, different people have different things. Most people, I recommend you start with dreams ask before you go to bed for a dream, and ask like, hey, I want to talk to my guides, I have this particular problem, or I just want to hear from you, whatever it is you're trying to ask. Can you send me a dream? Can you talk to me in my dream? And then you wake up and you see if anything happens. If nothing happens for you after multiple asks, like me, I am not a dream worker, but I know that's usually the easiest way to do it, then you're gonna need something else. I recommend for people who can't do dreaming, like me, to do guided meditation. You can look for those on YouTube. People will walk you through, like, you're in a meadow and there's an animal. What animal is it? You follow them. Where do you go? Right? It's that kind of stuff. It helps a lot. It helps a lot with talking to guides. So those are your first 2 steps. If you can't get it past there, please, please, please come ask me again. I would love to give more advice, but those are my first 2 steps for you. So, meditation, but some people can't. Try mirror work. I've never done mirror work before. I know, I think I would get scared. I watch too many ghost shows where mirror work is like crying and laughing at the same time. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Oh, you can hear the kitty? Good. Good, I'm so glad. Okay. You're so welcome, Mulberry. Please come back. I can't wait to hear from you. Okay, so it's late. It's 11. I have to go. I wasn't able to do our cloud card pull for tonight, but I will do that and put it up on the Discord. If you want to join the Discord and come see my cloud card pull for the channel, I don't know why you would, please, it is in the pinned comment on chat. Come join our Discord. Come hang out. And I will see you on Wednesday for my art stream, and then Friday for another tarot stream. You will, I promise. Thank you so much, Mulberry. Okay, good night, everybody. It was so good hanging out with you. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.